Welcome to Where There's Wheels.
There's the play.
I'm Ian, your mini complexity casual gamer.
I'm Stacy. I'm your non-gamer gamer.
And as you can see behind us, the wall is empty, which means it's a new month and time for a new theme. We just got done with June, which was new to us games, and we played a lot of new games. There were some really good ones on the wall, some that have shot up pretty quickly, I think, on our games lists as well.
Yes, and that brings us to our theme for July.
Yeah, so our last, back in November, we also had a new to us games. And so the 6 months in between, we learned a lot of new games as well, but they were not highlighted. So we decided for July, we are going to kind of revisit some of our favorites that we learned in that 6 month time period for the first time, and so that we can get them to the table again. And I'll start with one, and this is coincidentally, I'm wearing their shirt from my favorite one of my favorite board game companies, and this is FinSpan. This is the third in the Span line. This is the one that Stacy also plays with me. I really enjoyed the vertical part of this, where you're going down and you're diving down. It felt a little bit more real to things. So I'm excited to get this one to the table, and a lot of my choices. I'm also excited to get played solo for the first time because we've only played this one two player. So that is FinSpan by Stonemaier Games.
I enjoy that game. It's right up my alley. One of the games that I chose or I don't know if I chose it or not, but
did.
I did, that I enjoy playing, is one I don't really hear a whole lot about.
No, no.
And so I am going with Umbrella. Umbrella is a tile movement placement game, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. I don't know if we're gonna do a playthrough of it or not, but
We could.
we could.
We could.
We'll think about
By
it.
Pandasaurus Games.
Let us know if you think we should do a playthrough of it.
We do have, a couple we got to get in, and we may have to film a couple ahead of time because before I know it, school's going to be back in session. School's going to be back in session. Yeah, busy too. The next one is a fun push your luck game that we both really enjoyed, and we're excited to play it in some different ways. And I'm also excited to try the solo mode for. And this is Dive. I think I'd have a strap on this because the stuff kind of pulls forward and falls out. So Dive is a really fun push your luck game that you're programming your dives down, but you have these see-through panels basically that you're trying to figure out how far you can dive and predict kind of what's on there. So that is Dive.
And one of the best covers.
Oh yeah, one of the most gorgeous covers by Sit Down Games.
The next game that is on my list reminds me a lot of growing up because not only did I enjoy the bubblegum, but I enjoy the game now as well. And that is Juicy Fruits. And that, again, is another tile movement placement game. Oh my.
Like tile sliding. They both have a tile sliding aspect to them.
So Juicy Fruits. I don't know if I've been saying the name of the game.
Deep Print and Capstone Games.
Here we go.
So,
I like Juicy Fruits.
Yeah, we kind of got some tile sliding games going up there. And my last big box one is one that we just learned, I think, 2 months ago, maybe. We did initial impressions for this. I don't think we did a playthrough. I will definitely probably try and get a solo playthrough of this because I'm excited to try this one solo as well. And this is Explorers of Navoria. It's got a really cool, like multi-layered drafting aspect to it where you draw two tokens out of a bag. So you're blind drafting that, or closed drafting that, and then you're choosing one of those that once you get them, and then you're placing it down. And when you place it on the thing, then you're open drafting one of the three cards, and then in the second phase of the game, you're once again drafting those tokens and placing them in another spot to do some different things. So there's a lot going on in it, but it flows really well and it's pretty easy to pick up. And I'm excited to try the solo on this as well. So that is Explorers of Navoria by Dranda Games.
That was another fun one. A fun month.
I'm excited to get back to some of these games that we only played a few times when we first got onto the table. So I'm very excited to get these to the table again.
My last big box game is one that I don't know when I learned it. I learned it recently.
Yeah, sometime between December and
And
April
last week.
and May.
And this is a really fun game, and there's a couple different covers that you can get depending on what version you have, and that is Quacks. I don't know what isn't there a full name of it
The
somewhere?
original name was Quacks of Quedlinburg, and it had a much more elaborate cover.
We
Did
didn't
not
like
draw
the
us in.
cover.
This cover draws us in. I know this has got a lot of controversy. We like this cover. We like the artwork. This is by CMYK. But yeah, this is a fun one. This one,
Fun press your luck
yes,
game.
fun, very fun,
Very fun
very
press your
fun.
luck game.
All about brewing potions because you're a quack. All right. My next one is a very small wallet game. This one, when I learned it, I think back in January or February when it delivered, the Kickstarter delivered, immediately shot up to my number two button shy game. I have the expansions for it, so I'm excited to try all of those. This is a nice cuppa. So we're gonna place this up here because brewing potions and brewing some tea.
Ooh.
That one will probably go on vacation with us.
And my next one shot right up to number one for my small wallet games. It's the only one I
AKA
play.
only button
No,
shy.
this is like one of two, I think, because there's that flower one
Oh
too.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. That's right.
So
That's
this
right.
is my
You
number
have played.
one
You have played
small
two
pocket game.
button shies.
And that's Wonder Tales. This one is a fun game um, with a bunch of fairy tale characters in it. I just really enjoy this game. And that's Wonder Tales.
Kind of going on our fantastical. We almost got shells. We got kind of water, and we got brewing, and we got tile sliding, and we got some fantastical. And my final one, my final small box one, is a small little roll and write from All Play, which has some really interesting mechanics as to where you roll and you place the dice, and you can only use those polyominoes. And this one is Mindspace. Played this one a few times earlier this year. Excited to get it to the table again and kind of focus on it. Maybe I'll do a solo playthrough of it. Probably do a review of it. So we're gonna put that here, kind of on our fantastical wall, I guess, or
Ooh,
shelf.
that works. And my last game that I chose, ironically, is one that I bought for Ian for Christmas. And it's now my.
One for
And that's Sea Salt and Paper. Uh, Fun card game. Just getting set collections. Fun
little
game.
push your
Little
luck in
push your
there.
luck as well in there. Um,
That down here with our C
so we'll put that in the C
side.
section.
Another Pandasaurus game. So it's a lot of games. We usually try to stick to a little bit fewer than this. But I think the four small ones are probably going to end in our bag for vacation that we're heading on here, or that will be on when this posts actually.
Yep.
So we'll probably have already played several of these small ones by the time this posts. And the other ones, since we know them all and we can get them to the table pretty quickly, like Quacks is really, I mean, most of these are pretty quick to set up
And we know they're
quick to
super
play.
fun.
And we know they're a lot of fun, so we're going to be very motivated to get them a table.
Yep.
And we'll get some other things. I know we have a playthrough of Quacks planned because we had that planned like a month ago, and then it got really, really busy at the end of May, so we're pushing that one off. So that one will be coming up in a couple weeks. I don't know, and that'll be a live stream. And I don't know, we'll figure out which other ones we're gonna live stream.
If there's one up here that you would like to see us live stream,
let us know.
And maybe we'll take that.
I want to say that
I think we did
played,
Juicy Fruits.
I think we played Juicy Fruits. Maybe we did a playthrough, maybe not a live stream. I'll definitely do Novoria solo. I don't know if we'll do a live stream of that, but I'll definitely do that one solo. We've done Dive. And so maybe Umbrella. We don't see a whole lot. Maybe we'll live stream that one night because that's an easy one to live stream.
I love Umbrella.
I'll probably do some solo Finspan. We might do a two-player playthrough of Finspan as well, just to post on those other days. So you're gonna see a lot of stuff from these. We've started uh, a new review series, which is kind of some quick reviews without initial impressions. So I don't think we've done initial impressions of a lot of these. I don't know if we've done initial impressions of all of them. So we'll probably bump some reviews up there for games that we haven't done initial impressions for, if we have any as well. So yeah, there's gonna be a really fun month. Like I said, we're gonna be on vacation when this posts for my birthday, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. And so a couple of these games, probably those small ones, I think, are probably be put in the bag because they're easy to take.
We can play them on the train.
We can play them on the train. We can play them on the plane. We can play them in the somewhere. At my parents' house. Yep, at the airport. So All right, everybody. So let us know if you've played any of these, what you think about them. Let us know if there's any of them you would like to see. Like I said, we've done some playthroughs, so you might want to look for those. We've done a lot of initial impressions. I know we've done Dive. I think we did Juicy Fruits. I know we did an initial impressions. I don't know if we did a playthrough, but you can look through those. But any of the others, if you're looking for some playthroughs of those, please let us know in the comments, and we will try to do some of those for you. If there's any that you're looking for solo, I'll try and get some solo or some solo playthroughs as well filmed for these when we have them out. But yeah, so there's the wall for July, revisiting some new favorites.
It's gonna be so fun.
Said, let us know. Please like, comment, subscribe. Once again, this has been Where There's the Wheels.
There's a play.
I'm Ian.
I'm Stacy.
And we'll see you next time.
At the table.